Okay, so today I'm joined by Lucy Condon of No Wave. Hi, Lucy.
Hiya,
Hi.
thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about No Wave. What is it that you guys do?
No Wave, I guess, is best described as a cultural collective. So there's a group of us, myself and Jamie Finn are probably the main participants, and we do various things. We've got a film club. Jamie's a DJ, he runs music nights. We also run a magazine, and we have done kind of art-related things, so a fair few exhibitions and things like that. So it's basically about getting cultural things in Kent noticed and kind of out there for people to enjoy.
That sounds pretty cool. I'm right in thinking you do a film club at the courthouse as well. Is that right?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about how that came about.
Well, so, we were approached by Allegra Galvin of the Quarterhouse just before Christmas to run the cinema club at the Quarterhouse. So we've been running it, I think, since the beginning of the year, doing monthly screenings the last Thursday of every month. Just through her approaching us, really. But it's been a fantastic opportunity to kind of use great facilities. I mean, in the past, we've been going for a few years now. We were using Kent University campus, so it was kind of very restricted. Viewing facilities and that kind of thing, but now we've got like a real screen, great tech guys and things.
Yeah, it's great to have the courthouse behind you. I mean, how do you go about selecting the films? Do you have free reign on that, or how does it go? How does it work?
We pretty much have free reign. I mean, Allegra and everyone at the courthouse has been really kind of great on that, giving us kind of the scope to do what we want. We kind of try and make our film program as wide and diverse as we can to appeal to loads of people, but we tend to go for kind of independent cult films. That's our thing. We want to kind of introduce people to things that they may not have seen before, or that they may not necessarily get the chance to see very often.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of classic film.
Yeah.
We do a lot of kind of off the wall kind of cinema, kind of really cult things like Suspiria. We've done a screening of before and things like that. Yeah. To animation, foreign film. You name it, we've probably screened something of that ilk.
That's pretty cool. I noticed you've got 12 Angry Men coming up, which I have to say, for me, is an excellent choice. It's probably the film that got me into films. I remember seeing it when I was a kid at my grandparents' house, and that was the thing that sort of think, I want to do that. So why was it that you chose 12 Angry Men?
I think we chose 12 Angry Men for pretty much the same reason you're saying.
Yeah.
Just pure love. It is a phenomenal film, and I think equally myself and Jamie, once we saw it, it was, whoa, this is one of those films everybody has to see. We have to pick it. We were looking for a classic film that we knew would connect with a lot of people, but also introduce them to a lot of really interesting concepts, ideas of like morality, but also kind of technical things. I don't know if your listeners know much about the film, but it's set pretty much in one space with just 12 characters who are mainly nameless for the majority of the film. So kind of a film that puts that many restrictions on itself and manages to be so phenomenal at the same time is really quite something.
Yeah, it's really gripping, and it's pretty much set in one room, isn't it?
It is pretty much.
That's really cool. I mean, can you tell us a little bit about what other films you've got coming up in the year?
Well, as well as 12 Angry Men, which I should probably explain is a film about a jury kind of making a big moral judgment on one person and kind of the implications around that. We've also got a few things coming up. We've got This Is Spinal Tap in August.
Oh, wicked, yeah.
Which we should have hopefully a band playing with us as well.
Excellent.
We've got Almina, which is a film I doubt many people have heard of, but I highly recommend coming. It's by an artist called Doug Fishbone.
Right, yeah.
Based in London, who is basically, he's a Jewish American guy who has made his own Nollywood film. Nollywood film being films from Nigeria and Africa that have kind of got this taking like some kind of world phenomena at the moment. It's quite amazing how they've really stepped up their game.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of plonked himself in the middle of a film and is coming down to actually talk about it afterwards, which is going to be really great. He's a great character. We've got The Wind Rises, which is the latest Ghibli film. Yeah, that's the one. Which I've not actually seen yet. I probably shouldn't admit to this.
I haven't seen it, and I'm going, definitely, because I'm a massive fan.
Super excited for that one. And for Halloween, we've got House, a Japanese horror film.
Now, that looks really cool, actually.
Yeah. this was a recommendation of our friend Chris, who's showed it to us, and it is bizarre.
Yeah.
The Japanese know how to do horror, and this is no exception.
Yeah.
It's, I would say, cult classic is probably the best way to explain it. But yeah, no, if you want your mind boggled, that's a good one to come to.
Sounds like my kind of movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I think that's everything. Thanks very much for coming. Just to remind everyone that 12 Angry Men is on the 17th of July at the Courthouse from 7:30. So please come down because it's well worth checking out.
Could I just add a little something?
Go on then.
Sorry, I just want to say a really big thank you to the Film Hub Southeast, who have given us funding to do these programmes.
Yeah, they're great.
So they're really, really great. So do come along to 12 Angry Men, and we should have some surprises in store for you that you can get if you're the first ones to turn up. So
exciting.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Great, thank you very much. And here's some more music.